Here you are, Mr. Tate. Means I've been looking for you. She's worried. Says you've been out and about since dawn.
I couldn't sleep. Or at least when I did, I had terrible nightmares.
Well, I'm not going to insult you with cheap sentiments. I'd just like to say I've been in the same position with Sen when Mick passed on.
I bet you didn't have a blazing row the last time you saw her alive.
Dad? You're right.
I still can't take it in. I'll never forget identifying her. A beautiful woman, transformed into a hideous, bloated mask.
Come on.
Happy birthday!
Surprise, surprise, love.
When you return, sweetheart.
Here, I thought I'd him with a bit naff, but
Oh.
happy birthday anyway.
Thank you, Roy. What have you got me?
I'll have to wait and see.
It's not much, but it's how I feel about you.
Oh, thanks, Biff.
And, go on then.
There you go.
It's a night in an hotel.
She can read.
I know. It's a good one and all. Grange Park. Bridal suite.
Oh, thanks.
Well, it's to make up for the night you never had, love.
I need to spell it out, Ned.
Well, can I?
Yeah, go on. Go on there.
It's a pity your family can't come to our wedding.
Yes, it is. But I know they will be thrilled when they find out it's going to take place.
Good.
Are you a religious man, Eric?
I'm a daylight atheist. I don't think much about the afterlife other than in the small wee hours when I can't sleep, feeling very vulnerable and very lonely.
You've no need to feel lonely ever again, Eric.
You don't know how good that is to hear that. And in answer to your question, I was brought up as Church of England, but I'm not a regular churchgoer. And you?
I haven't known how to mention it before now, but I'm a Roman Catholic.
Oh. Well, that's not a problem. Are you a practicing Catholic?
I'd really appreciate being taken to the nearest church soon, please, if you wouldn't mind.
As you wish.
Perhaps I should have mentioned how important my faith is to me.
Well, the thing is, we've both got a lot to find out about each other. And that's just the fun of it all.
Whoa, girl, just want to make... Let's everyone!
What is the matter with you?
Well, I'm happy. No, I know I don't show it very often, but I know that my burger bite is on the way up.
Yeah, but do you have to make all that din to wake us up?
Well, it's mid-morning. You should be up anyway. Well, oh, and who's told me to lay by?
Oh, we've got to see Barry about his rocket. Yeah. Aye, we're part of his team now.
Well, this is proper business.
Yep, you won't be saying that when we're going to share the prize money. Aye, millions and millions we'll have.
He's got about as much chance of getting that rocket into space as I have of waking up next to George Michael. Now, if you don't tow me, you won't be getting fed.
Yeah, come on, lads.
Girls just want to make her.
I'm going out.
Where to?
Why?
Well, I need to know where you are. It's a parent's responsibility.
I'm not your responsibility anymore, Dad. I'm Tom's.
Pass those biscuits, please, Emma.
Yes, what?
The biscuits, Emma Jane. The ones you eat all the time.
I do not.
Only by the warehouse full?
Settling in then?
Not really. It's difficult enough moving, but squatting in a holiday house is hardly ideal.
So, are you house hunting?
That's the idea. A nice country house where I can pursue my dream and potter away. Still, nothing straightforward, is it?
No.
Potter away at what?
Pottery. I'm hoping to turn a hobby into a business.
Oh, well, yeah, good luck to you.
Yeah. No, I've already got some.
Yes, but Dad likes these.
I doubt they'll last long enough for him to see them.
Didn't you come up with it then?
No, he's still got things to do.
He'll be here soon. Come on, girls. Let's dump this. We've got a house to hunt.
See you then.
Bye. Bye.
Well, it's obvious what's going on there, isn't it?
Is it?
Yeah. The old man's in Nick, isn't he? I mean, she's come up here to make a fresh start, get a place for when he comes out.
They seem a very well-to-do family.
What's that got to do with anything? Take it from me, he's doing time.
I still can't believe it. Well, I have to get on with things. Sophie, I know you've got your life to lead, but I may have to ask you to give up some of your free time, just until we get back to some sort of normality. Of course I will.
Obviously, you'll be paid overtime for it.
Never even crossed my mind, Mr. Tate. I'll be happy to help out for Kim's memory and for James's sake.
I don't know what to do for Bess. What do you think?
You know, my first instinct is to say she had it coming to her and let them get on with it.
I think we should do something. It'd be better if we went to see Frank together.
If I don't go with you, I probably wouldn't go at all.
Right. Well, that's it decided then. I dare say Chris will be there.
Well, there'll be 2 ex-wives, but only 1 ex-husband.
Hey, up here's Susie Wong. I'll give him a minute, and then I'll go and find out what's going on.
Is it still convenient to take me to church?
Yes, certainly. As long as I don't have to go in with you.
Not if you don't want to.
Oh, hey, it's disgusting, isn't it? He's got his hands all over her. Hello, Dee. How are you?
Fine, thank you. I'm just here to take Eric to a better place.
I see.
Yes, where we can be together and join our hands in spiritual union.
I don't want to know about that. Thank you very much.
Tonight's the night, then.
A momentous occasion. March the 5th, 1997. 25 years to the day since Lucky sacrificed his life for the quest to conquer space.
Who was Lucky?
Me dog. I were inexperienced then and ill-equipped. Still, his memory lives on.
Barry, is there anything I should know, like being your test pilot and that?
Don't you worry, Butch. I've read loads of books since then. And once this little un proves successful, it's on to the real thing. The manned version. You and me, up there among the stars, making history for Yorkshire.
I bet you said that to Lucky.
Any road, this will just be the start. Fame and fortune awaits for a few minutes in space.
Barry, how far up do we actually go?
Only 62 miles to win $6 million.
62 miles?
Any higher, and we'd be in danger of achieving orbit. We won't want that, would we?
Too right. 62 miles.
That's only about as far as Nottingham.
And less traffic.
You'll be all right, Butch. Barry's been working on this for years.
Aye. Yeah, just be grateful.
So, how do you work out that it can go up 62 miles then?
Dead simple, lad. Trigonometry.
Trigonometry? He knows all the words, doesn't he? I think we should continue this down the Woolpack. Hey, well, we can still walk about without being mobbed.
It's being able to walk at all that bothers me, Dad. Excuse me.
Hey, you'll be all right, Butch. You'll have to take some of Andy's burgers into space with
How
you.
Butch really believes it. Did you see his face when you were talking about Lucky?
And I didn't believe you when you said he'd fall for it.
Hey, come on, play the game. I was here first. Again.
Is there a tall, gawky lad with you today? The one who upset Mum?
Hey, weren't you two here yesterday?
No, just Mum and Dad, and they were scared off. Like we're going to do to you. Unitch it, Jimmy.
Hey, don't be daft. Marlon didn't hurt your mum and dad. He just told them to move on. And, look, there's plenty of places for you to go.
You'll have no trouble finding somewhere then.
I'm not going anywhere, and why should I? Anyway, I couldn't go if I wanted to anywhere, because I'm only being towed away this afternoon.
Don't worry about transport, love. We wouldn't see you stuck, would we, Jimmy?
No, Colin, no. Shall I?
Aye, go ahead.
What are you doing? Get up!
You're going, and make no mistake about that. Now, are you going to pack yourself up, or are we going to do it for you?
Don't think for 1 minute that you're going to get away with this, right? Because I come from a family of warriors, and this munchbox is our pride and joy.
We're only trying to make a living, love. It could be worse.
We could set fire to it. With you inside.
Mum, just admit it, you haven't got a clue where we are.
We're lost in the wilds of Yorkshire without even a bar of chocolate between us.
Don't worry. I was born and bred round these parts, don't forget.
Yes, we have roads now, Mother, not stagecoach tracks.
And you've got no sense of direction.
If we keep going long enough, we're sure to find a sign.
Why should we? Probably drive around in circles until we die of starvation.
We may never see Emma again.
You reckon?
Nobody's going to die of starvation. Now, don't be so dramatic.
We haven't seen another soul for nearly half an hour. Or a house, and that's what we're supposed to be looking for, somewhere to live.
Oh, not out here. I want to live near civilization, you know, cinemas, sports centres, shops, and takeaways.
Stop going on about food.
Well, with us not having eaten for what seems like days. It's a miracle.
Or a mirage.
I won't need to take much. Well, you know what I mean. It's only one night away.
You're a married woman, love. No need to be shy about a belated honeymoon.
I wish it was that simple. But I can't help thinking about our Dave.
I find it helps to think he's with me. I still talk to him. No, in my mind, like, you know. And I think it would help you if you could make him proud of you. Pretend he's sharing your happiness. Live for him as well, Linda.
Oh, it was ever so good of you, cooking these specially.
Oh, it's the least I could have done, isn't it? I'm just so grateful that I've got someone to go and tell my family where they can come and find me.
Now, you sure you're between Abraham's farm and Bromilow's pond on the old clay pit road?
Oh, yeah, I'm sure. And you can find my clan in Woolpack. There's a daft red-haired stocky lad, a 6.5-foot beanpole, and the bearded wonder. That's my Uncle Zach.
Can't wait. Are you sure you don't want to come with us? I mean, I think we could squeeze you in.
Oh, no, thanks anyway. I better stay with Munchbox, you know. Such as it is.
God, they did make a mess of it, didn't they? All this graffiti and the broken windows.
Oh, no. No, it was like that before.
Oh. Right, well, thanks.
Yeah. Cheers.
Bye.
Ta-ra.
OK, Paddy. Thanks for that. Yeah, it's behind the litmus solution. That's it. Hopefully I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for being so understanding. OK, bye now.
We've got a lot to talk about.
We certainly do. Why is my name on documents in a Zurich bank, for instance?
You'll have to ask Dad about that sort of thing.
Well, he's a little preoccupied at the moment. And don't tell me you know nothing about Swiss bank accounts, Chris.
The only thing I know about Switzerland is, well, my liking for the chocolate.
I've kept out of the family business up till now, but if I am being used, I have a right to know, and I am extremely annoyed about it.
And what sort of state has Paddy the Locum left your business in, then?
My business is fine. Straightforward and above board. What are these accounts about, Chris? Tax evasion, slush funds, or what?
We have guests.
Well, what's this, then? First and second wives' club. And to what do we owe the pleasure of this visit?
We've come to offer our condolences, and we knew it wouldn't be easy.
We both felt that whatever's happened in the past must be put in perspective after Kim's death.
Spare me this. You, out of all people, must have hated Kim. Why be hypocritical about it now?
That's enough, Chris. If you can't be civil, then have the decency to leave us.
With pleasure.
I'm sorry about it. It never was going to be easy.
We both know what it's like to lose a loved one, and we're sincerely sorry for your grief.
Thanks.
Dad and I appreciate you coming.
How man? Hijacked?
Afraid so, Mr. Dingle.
It's an outrage.
Does this sort of thing happen often around here?
Not to the likes of us, it doesn't. Whoever's done this doesn't know what they've taken on. A Dingle woman is placed on a pedestal to be revered and protected. Thanks very much.
You're welcome.
Butch, Marlon, go and tow the silly cow in. God knows what she's been up to.
I thought we were planning the launch and having a drink.
Yeah, but there'll be plenty of time for that afterwards. Go and pick up Armandi and meet us at Mission Control.
All right. Well, don't set it off without us.
Oh, don't worry, we won't.
Pint of bitter, please. Coming up.
Hi, Vic.
Hello. You settling in OK?
Fine, thank you.
Taking to the place like a duck to water, aren't you, Dee?
Yes, sir.
I'm glad to hear it.
So, how are things with you, Vic?
Getting better all the time, Eric. Kelly's back home and getting on great with Viv, which is, you know, one less thing for me and Viv to worry about.
Oh.
So, yeah, we're getting back to the good old days.
Good, good.
That's spot on.
Did Mrs. Tate have her own credit cards, Mr. Tate?
You know she did. They were in her handbag in the car. I identified them.
According to the records, you cancelled them 2 weeks ago.
She went missing. It seemed a sensible precaution.
Wouldn't you say it seemed a little cool and rational, Mr. Tate?
No, Inspector, I'd say it was sensible. Kim and I had rows like any other married couple, and if I thought she was trying to get at me via my bank account, then yes, I put a stop on the cards. What are you getting at?
A woman has been found dead under suspicious circumstances. I'm sure you, of all people, want us to find out what happened.
Of course I do. It's just that...
It's just what, Mr. Tate?
Kim and I had a tempestuous relationship. There's no denying that. But I really loved her. And I wouldn't have wished this on her for the world.
Well, we have a lot to follow up on. Like the instruction to your wife's solicitor that unless she contact her on the 25th of every month, she had to assume that something serious had happened to her.
I've told you. I just have no explanation about that.
Well, it's up to us to investigate it. And for you to help with our inquiries. It's in your interest to help build up a picture of what happened to your wife.
Too lucky!
3 legs and 1 eye, but he never complained.
Ah, I remember him from being a pup.
Yeah, when I got him from dog's home.
You're a good man, Barry.
There's not many who check home a crippled dog.
Well, to be honest, he did have 2 eyes and 4 legs when I first got him. The conquest of space took its toll.
Never mind. Let's have another to his memory.
Best not, Zach. Time's getting right for the launch. I want to be sober for this memorable occasion.
I respect him, you know.
I know you do. Oh, I'm glad we're all getting on.
Yeah, I've got him right up there with Harry Stockel. Yeah. Helmut von Braun, Barnes Wallace, Magnus Magnuson. Hey, mastermind this lad. Yeah, we're just on our way to make history, Cherry.
Oh, it'll be in the papers then, will it?
In the papers? This will be a Sky at Night special. That Roger Moore will probably interview us in this very pub. If there's enough for ale, mind.
Come on, Zach. We'll sort all that out later.
Helmut von Braun.
Bouncing around in that munchbox like a pea inside a referee's whistle.
You said.
And the clue where they were taking me. Anything could happen, couldn't it?
It didn't, though, did it?
Yeah, well, fat lot of good you were. Me out there, fighting for me honour.
Oh, what honour? Hey!
Biff! Oh, I don't care. This feels really wicked.
Well, it makes it better. We've only got the hotel room for one night, so let's make the most of it.
So that means we can watch TV while we get a chance?
Don't even think about it.
Hey, Barry must have been really clever to build all this.
He is clever. Took him years and years to get to this point.
I just hope he knows what he's doing. I mean, I don't want to be rich and famous and dead like his dog, do I?
You're only having yawn.
What about?
Everything. You don't think you'd really risk a lifetime's work just for you to mess it up, do you?
What are you on about? I've only got to sit there and go up and down.
Yeah, but think about it, Butch. I mean, if this actually came off, you'd be one of the most famous men in the world. You, Butch Dingle. Now, not Barry or anyone else is going to let you on something like that. They'd at least want somebody who could speak in an interview, you know what I mean?
It were you, weren't it? You poisoned him against me, didn't you? So that you can go up instead of me.
Don't talk stupid, I'm not that daft.
Are you frightened to death anyway?
Shut up, you! He's trying to do me out of millions of pounds. Well, you're not getting away with it, Marlon, right?
What have you done yourself, Mel? Turn it off!
There's only an on button, no off!
Well, do something for you, set it off!
Oh, hang on.
Good, good.
Come on!
Let me see what spring is like. Don't you?
Barry! It's gonna go up!
Not the rocket! Oh! Tell me you're joking, you haven't touched anything!
It was an accident, Barry.
How long ago?
About 5 minutes.
That means there's no time to open the room! The life's work! You fools! You stupid fools!
Barry, what can we do?
Run for cover!
You okay?
The earth moved for me.
Oh, I bet nobody's ever said that and meant it.
Barry! Barry!
Barry?